Thank you for creating your time to speak to here on NTV Medical Matters. Please talk to us about your journey with colon cancer in the beginning. How were you able to identify that this is colon?
I do remember since 2011, I started getting signs. Because one day when I drained of blood, because I had been reading through some, so yeah, then I became suspicious. I thought, what could this be? Cancer? I met an NFOD. They tested, they checked. They told me it was some kind of, the backbone would be aligned properly. So I was cleared. And in some 2-3 years, I still had similar experience.
Yes.
So I went back to Mulago. And I went several. That's when I found out that I was having cancer. It was not specific which type of cancer. Then when I went back again for the further test, that was way 2016. They got that I was having cancer.
Yeah.
And they told me to go to a colostomy operation.
Yeah.
That was the process I was supposed to go through. And I accepted.
The interventions that were you by the medics, sure this is colon cancer.
Yeah, the procedure, first thing, when it was discovered I was having cancer, I was supposed to run X-ray so that they destroy the cells before. It takes a bit of time. I do quite remember. I underwent through X-ray for 31 sessions. That was 6 days of 64.4.
Yes.
Yeah. After going through, they confirmed the cells were destroyed. Colostomy operation. Before, but for the colostomy operation, how it's going to be done. So after the doctor had to accept, because that was the best, that was the option. That me now.
All right, that the operation was unable and it's what you really had and you prepared your mind. I'd love to know how you really, when it was announced that this is what to undergo.
Yeah, initially they told me I was supposed to undergo through operation. And I will live with the back. If you are told you are going to die, you get mentally. So psychological upset.
Yes.
When I made up my mind, I have to. And that was the way forward. So surgery, it was not an easy one. Unfortunately, I was very successful. I was put a permanent bag. Because there are to undergo through colostomy operation. You can go for temporary back or you put on. For me, I was put on permanent.
You say that the operation you to feel fantastic is really good news to somebody having gone through like cancer. It just gets me thinking if before the things or moments that from your life before were diagnosed with cancer.
Actually, my life was very fantastic. Yeah. It's like food I'm ever jolly, full. So my life was very okay. But then when that was on the way to make me still be said, no, it's fine. The most important thing is if you're mentally strong. And for me, I said, it's okay. And I was mentally. My family members, like the children, they were very supportive. So I said, fine, so long as my family is supportive.
Yeah, I don't think we should talk about life and not talk about the life. What are some of the things you've had to do in your daily activities, being that you went through the operation for cancer that adjusted your life?
Before the operation, I was in a lot 24/7 pain.
Yes.
And I was affected. Operation, pain as teeth. And then when you have following side, there's a lot of all those stuff gone. Now I'm living a normal life. I'm mentally very.
Okay, thank you. Finally, is there anyone in your family has suffered from colon cancer or any other cancer matter that you know of?
Well, colon cancer in our family, I think I'm the only person. But they have had other cancer. There are very many types of cancer.
Yes.
Yeah. It's normally good. So when you're above 45 years, we should go blood test for cancer. It's very advanced. Because it's better you discover it so that it is be cured. Once it is discovered at an early stage, when you wait until it is stage 3, 1, stage 2, 3, so when the limbs be cured, let nobody be deceived that cannot be cured.
All right. Our team, thank you very much for time to speak to us and your story. Our viewer able to hear it and listen. I love the album as well. Thank you. Thank you for joining us this again. I'm Alex Mushabe. Matters. We are discussing cancer today, which is actually, and every time that I hear are increasing, either for men, my first question, and why that's been done. So today we shall find colon cancer is on the rise. The ordinary person so much about colon cancer here in Uganda. By here, and that is Alex Mushabe. Thank you so much for coming this morning. Yes. So yes. So colon cancer is on from the numbers that I saw. Women. Why are we just getting colon cancer all of a sudden?
There are so many reasons that bringing to rise. Simply because even food we are eating, not eating properly.
Wow.
Yeah, those young used not to take oil, take a lot, everything is fried, becomes really complicated. The body does not get stuff that it get while you have read them. Fry cooking your food. Yeah.
That is me a lot. Feeling I'd not looked at the food, I was just thinking perhaps it's from the other cancers that we have, because I mentioned that his family had cancer but not colon, and later on he has got. So I was imagining perhaps it came, but now that you talk about that, completely changes thought. So when you food, what kind of food would be advisable in order to rising numbers?
Local food would be the best. Instead of frying, local food becomes, if you avoid oil, then you are trying to avoid cancer. Basically, it's not all colon cancer. There are 3 types of cancer that can cause you bug. One for colon, which comes colostomy. We have ileum, which is also comes to be ileostomy, and then
what do those, Alex, please them down?
Ileostomy, small intestines, that once affect you through the, and then after, it will depend stage of the cancer. The cancer target the colon alone. It can, the ileum, it can target bladder. That's why we talk about urine. That's why your blood is removed. And maybe has to connect tube from your kidney that can harvest it, and that's why we colostomy. In ileum, once you affect cancer, small intestine, actually that is really good because lose what area, because in ileum, was reached the ileum out, that you don't get all nutrients you need because it has already come. The colon a bit okay, there they got the stuff,
yes,
helps the body, and or once you have the surgical, that's when stoma, the system it of your stomach that can create way for the waste.
Yes.
Because once for example, when somebody said to have the either in or colon, they have, after detecting it, then it's still age. You can go through the cafe and whatever it, and in beyond, they have to cut the part where the cancer has affected, and then it gone deep. Meaning that by that they have cut it, they open your stomach to come out because they not be working normally. We call it stoma. And for colon, colostomy. For ileum, ileostomy. Then for your blood, it urostomy.
And before we talk about this and understanding the bug, the temporary bug, do you get when the stomach colon cancer has reached, or do you have one specific where the stool come out?
Once they did, the problem is on colon, is the big intestine, and once they did that, your stomach, the case how far it has gone, and then they cut that part off. If the cancer has gone, they have to cut that part, and the network has not beyond. And you spend, they give you 6 to 8 months to study. Do you still have anything remaining? You can be closed up. Yeah, that's when you will be either or you will permanent.
Let's speak about, so Otim, he showed us his team of the bags. Mm-hmm. So one, let's begin with that. What stage are you given a temp, and when do they decide it's going to be permanent?
The decision is immediate, knowing the cancer, it is still or it is big. So as to you properly, that's when you'll be saying that maybe you'll be hugged temporarily because they haven't a final decision. Oh. Because they might have testing while they've gone beyond, meaning that it has gone beyond eating you. Meaning they have to reorgan and cut that in, making sure network that on beyond. Sometimes they can cut big part. You cannot restore it back. And that's what permanent. You can cut just a set, which can be restored back. So permanent is going to be restored. That is right? Yeah. Then someone who reversed because part which has left is big.
Oh, so to say if you are cutting, so you've cut it soft, you cannot join the two parts. Oh, I get you now. And, he also, that is a team. We're looking at case because at least he was on, that's what he went through. Mm-hmm. So in a team's video, you should not feel for early screening or make sure you go to the hospital as soon as possible. It's actually when I know that it's early, it's not late, the cancer to be reversed.
Basically, we are not actually our life.
Nobody jokes that in Uganda alone.
You're always having pain. You're always crying, stomach pain. Oh, yeah, you're just rushing pain thing, and until you really a serious one, then maybe I should go to check. Actually, if we are realize with our life, it is better to go for checkup. Some people, some here that's very expensive. And they go by the word, not by the doctors.
You can see that.
Somebody comes and say, I went to the other hospital, a lot of money, just someone go and get a picture for going to work on him.
The other issues that I had, colon cancer being mistaken, how does that is dynamic?
Yes, one of the things, ulcers, its own. Actually, it is like cancer is also disturbed in his stomach. Many people have made like it's ulcer. It's ulcer. They begin even they are having
yes, please.
In their waist, and then they say, it has grown too much. I should go. Now there you find you are in the stage 2 of cancer. There is a man today using to check your. They call it endoscopy.
Oh, yes, I've heard.
Endoscopy. Yeah, they go through the throat, down to the stomach, screen and check. Many people, when you talk about endoscopy, they say, machine, that's a very expensive. And better to go there, personal information, hearing from just people.
We did look at on screen, that picture, a sample of, this is a rough of what the cancer would be. But that takes me back some of the and that you need to look out and not think about ulcers. You've had ulcers exist before. Yeah. At what stage you know that there is a difference feeling, and so I need to go another check.
The pain keeping increasing until you begin seeing blood in your waist. And actually, there are cases when they don't care. It's better to check. It's you. And that's many people are able to the hospital. I have checked that there is blood in my poo, and they just want to know why. Maybe cancer, maybe ulcer has disturbed my stomach. And yet now they start screening, they find maybe at a later stage, your stage has gone far.
So quickly, can some normal and feel normal, but in cancer, no pain, no blood, that?
If you still have cancer, still sick.
No, just talking about us. We're living, not just minding our business.
Once you feel like, and it goes beyond, then the pain is you.
So the early stages are to tell.
The early stage to tell, because they say, me, I had stomach pain and I used it, I'm okay. So you can't use it. It's hard. It's hard to yourself.
So how often say then that a regular watching should go for For that, can you just keep doing this to the hospital?
Depend, if you have complications, you have pain, severe, so you go. Murago, let's say, you can go to Murago or hospitals and do checkup, and you are helped.
What are some of these normally dismiss and end up in that you've talked about, say, for example, O4? What are some of the dismiss, or what have you found is the biggest why people just don't go?
You know, once, you know, the first one can check and start, and then when to go beyond, then begin. Yeah, it turns into now. It's no longer, but into past. That is wrong. Meaning wrong. You know, in the stomach, you cannot observe. You need to be screened.
I've got two major challenges. One of them is the perception that checkup is, or perhaps it is for some, and not have, I believe, of going for or just general body check. What would you say to our viewer who just thinks this is, you know, this is so Western? Why for checkup all the time? I'm just like, you know, I'm fine.
You know, I've been with some people normally, they are themselves few months. When they travel, they go for check. If they want to do or whatever they are doing, of their home to first go and do check. But here we don't culture. Our culture here, if you have feel pain, that's when you begin now. I don't know how much they are going out of me. It was like we live the lie that sickness is just a by the way it back. But there it comes, and it is the way it has come. So really we need to do screenings. Recently they used to ask women go to check their, because of uterus, which is in women.
On top of that.
Because when it is on your uterus, it becomes, you know, many, the symptom might come wait for you.
Oh yes. And that is the most important.
Yes.
The fact that symptoms may eat you normal.
Waiting for symptoms are being eaten up.
Oh. So we are going to break off from there. The focus is going to be on always go for a checkup. You feel normal, because it should be normal as you think. Let's take a break. NTV Medical, and shortly stay with us as colon cancer.
So now I've been going through. The first I would ask my doctor, because in Mulago, I was in Mulago for 3 months.
Okay.
I really do what the doctors there do. But then our ostomates are not given proper sensitization. So when patient results don't have they're not giving the to you operation. So very costly. What are they doing to assist that?
Oh, yeah. Watching NTV Medical Matters with that break, and thanks for staying with us here. We are joined by Alex Mushabe. Discussing colon cancer, we broke off. We was fact that symptoms may lay on, and in the latest stage of that's when you see the first symptoms. So one of the reasons why people don't go for it is because they're scared. They don't know what to expect. So Tim saying that he have sensitization he used as a cancer. That leaves someone, up from surgery and you're in your stomach or something, would traumatize you for life. So he had a question. He said, "What help us?"
Thank you so much. Something which is common. What brought that is because people think for screening, they just they are at age. Doctor, what they need to quick help him to live.
Oh, I get you.
And now there is actually association is partnering with hospitals where they are doing. And one of the major things we have to do with us is to handle patients who are going under and have stoma. And Mr. Walter mentioned this because when he came, he was to go direct to the sea.
That's right. It
was give him real mission. Tell me A, B, C, D going to happen. The thing they had to do for him is to be taken to the sea and then save him. Then what he did not was either given a prayer, because actually a major we have our host, they don't have major. These are the. So when you go in the hospital, if you are, you will just one piece, and which is one single use. And normally take like you are discharged. And people are living a self-realized life again because they are tortured.
Absolutely.
Don't know what to do. Yeah, are being taken to the theater, and now you are here. You have stomach, have an open stomach, and you don't know whether we might reverse it, we might not. So meaning, say a person we begin thinking, I think a close line, I'm dying tomorrow, and our community use it of this. Somebody leave. They used to call it a life because it happened, and when people used to know a normal person now gets through the stomach, they look at you as somebody who are now in the community. Meaning they begin counting your days.
It's very sensitive for someone if they don't have enough information. The fact that this bag is used. So what have you discharged with only single use? What are you supposed to do?
Yeah, unfortunately, with these bags in the
So
even when you in the farmer, they are very expensive. Bag like this, something like 20,000 Uganda shillings, single use, and you go maybe probably this one is not actually.
Oh.
This one is a
okay.
You can and wash it, and but hospital are given as means people use our local.
Okay, so video here and to explain to us what's happening, how put in the bag.
Yes, as you look at the screen now, trying to illustrate how to dress. That is a cow. That is colostomy bag, because once they open it, then that thing you can see. I'm trying to dress them, and by the fishes we come to the bag.
Yeah.
Bag can close it and can be. So you go with it and open it, and like as you have gone to use yourself. Now that helps you even put it, dress very well in the office, and once you are permanent and there is no anything in your stomach, you live a normal life.
We're very happy that he had a very normal life because got this.
Yeah, Mr. Walter, member.
Yes.
Actually, is Uganda Association Uganda. We formed this association due to problems and traumatizing of who are hiding. They are normal full in the country. We decided to form an association, bring this family to. Actually, a number we are approaching people living with colon cancer.
Thank you for the good work about that particular. So as you look, there is something, there is that. So the red part where you are actually putting, does that leave your colon, what opening, and how does it keep clean or?
Once you operated, you are out of the theater. No, your intestine to red is to be red color. Now, treatment we give that we heal you. The intestine get attached with the skin, but it keep on open.
Okay.
But it get healed.
So
yes, and there are some when surgical did not go. That's when you see when you see picture.
The video. Yes.
The colon is outside, but sometimes inside, and then it brings a lot of them.
When it's inside,
it's not out. It's not because have to bring some. Once the water is out, it burns all, and you develop a lot of skin damaging. You begin a lot and kind of stuff.
Are you the doctor has got to project that it stays on the outside?
Yes, it has to come out. I
have a question. So happens when you have for a long call, does that happen automatically? The natural seat triggers somebody to have to use the toilet?
Yeah, basically when who ileum or you have cancer, a stomach bag, to wait for, can say maybe I'm going to go 1 kilometer ahead that I can help myself.
It's automatic?
It automatically. It doesn't have, you don't have a way to, it keep coming because...
If that is the case, it would then get digested. Well, in a case where it's going to perhaps the intestines or somewhere in between with food, does that out undigested?
Yes, especially when you have stomach. Liquid, it is a form of liquid. Once the food digested, it comes to the system so that the body begins to the nutrients that it. But now, ileum,
How
it
does
comes
such a
out.
person
They put this ileum colonic cancer. Colonic cancer is positioned. Ileum is on right, together with urostome, because ileum is near the bladder. That if you have the bag on your right, directly that you have ileum problem.
Small intestines.
Small
yeah,
intestine.
okay.
If it comes to the right, then that because
The left.
say on
the
left
left.
hand.
Yes, yes.
So and then ileum food comes earlier, then your body he does exactly what he needs when he eats. So that's why for them every year they keep cause food cause
I see.
they keep.
And there's an help, or something.
Once you are open, you have no alternative except the situation. So that because where you can stop to fast.
About an alternative to you stop to eat, you stop get perhaps a drip of eating. That's what I'm because you're eating and the food is
that's expensive.
Oh yeah.
That will be expensive to eat normally. And what you have to do if you have a problem to eat regularly, you have to eat. But with corona already formed already. Yeah.
Thank that detailed explanation. There's still many. And dear viewer, if you would like to ask to Dr. Mushabe, you can call him questions that are right now, because this is a very tough situation. I'm looking concerned about the bags not being. So what are our people you not have access to?
Okay, when I study in I happened to meet some international, and I was dealing with them in Uganda, who are streets. Somebody moving on the street with an open stomach, looking for something to support. Please, I need to go and revive my stomach, but I don't. You find your feces every other moment. So that people now try and avoid such one when he is wherever. After all, the frying, the air is able, and that's why these people are being treated, even the community, especially those who does appliances, the bag, and there are very many in the with this. Now they don't live there because they don't have to be laughed at. They don't want to look ashamed. Sometimes some look at them as past. But ever since our education came in, been given. And now they are back to the professional people. We don't actually turn them, definitely.
We have a caller. NTV Medical on the line. What's your question? Yes, please, we can hear you. Question. Please. Talk about what? Prostate cancer. We have an episode on that to the NTV Medical Matters, but the time we actually is only address colon cancer for two. Maybe you can hint on it, but so that when we come up, you'll be there. Yeah, I really has a concern with the prostate. We really our episodes, we could do one absolutely. It needs nation, but maybe it's. And I had another question who also asked, go for a long call and speed. That is that cancer is. That, have you come like that?
They feel majorly in order to discover what's happening in the stomach, don't just assume something is better for checkup. To those questions and what stuff.
I have a call and I would like questions we shall get back to. Yes, please, we can hear you. Your name and your question. Sorry about that. We shall take more, then we shall get to answer things. Buttons are open and you can and ask us. What's your name and your question? Please stop. We can't hear you very well. Yes, please. Go ahead. What is your question? Yes. Yes.
I feel that.
Okay. When you sit for a long time. Thank you, Fred, for the question.
But before, I went to last week.
Please.
And I take my feet like blood.
Oh, Fred, I think you need Mulago right now. Even finish the show.
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead.
And I get this apple.
Yes. Oh.
And when I want to the place, I feel down.
So, Fred, thank you for the question. Back to you on that. Stay tuned. And it's a variety of imagining, because myself have some,
Yeah.
and so take them down, and then so somebody on the line, please. Oh, sorry, interruption. You can tell our viewers have questions.
Yeah.
So, and when you call us, please, from your TV set, I is interrupting your call. So go ahead. Yes, please. Your name and your question.
Hello.
Good morning. Your name and please.
Yes, my name is Irene from Bukoto.
Yes.
My name is Nabile from Bukoto.
Step away from your TV. We're getting an.
My name is Nabile.
What is your question?
I have a son who is old.
Yes.
And he has been dying of stomach for several times. He came into hospital.
Yes, please.
I really don't know now what.
Okay.
Because he is just in the stomach. So I need advice from him.
Thank you, Ashton. 13 years of age, stomach. We shall have one more call, and then we shall go ahead and questions. Just to let you know, we shall put on YouTube, so you can always refer to it. So it's out. I know this information really, heavy, but there you'll be to catch up with. I have a question on my phone.
Yeah.
The question that I have is cost. How much would it to go through the checkup, maybe the surgery, once everything is established, colon cancer? But one more question, and then we shall. The old has got pain for so long, and they've been to hospital, and they have a solution. I went for checkup. They didn't wait. The herbal medicine has. Do we have another? Madam Producer, give a call. All right, so let's go ahead and answer these questions. Start with the boy, okay. But in the repeat pain.
I want to answer with the mother
Please.
of a child of
13.
Sometimes there are so many medicines where people, and sometimes they fail to get exactly what they want.
True.
And far that because we have even got some patients who have gone under the end up referring back to Murago due to some of these also.
God, yeah.
So it's better our hospitals, wherever you, because one go there, the doctors the real thing. You might maybe somewhere fail to get education, but you get the info of the whole system. Maybe you can be by ABCD, we don't have, but at least they have given information to you. Now that mother, there's no way I can tell because I don't medical how they look like. What did they did? The film testing, I don't know. So it's good area of co and wherever we have good doctor like Dr. Rebo is a good doctor. Is a and he recommendable. Check on when you go.
I do not know how easy to access this or the help that our viewer needs. Lago, when we need a story actually of a gentleman that struggled Lago, he was out of his times as he tried to refer a hospital. So what do you say to a viewer on that? Access the right people.
I think recently it used to be even hard. There were some people, even direct.
Absolutely.
You find them, they tell you that they're going to divert you somewhere. They still saying but you're out of Murago. But I think the administration tried to clear it. But now they are, well.
I like to hear that.
Yeah, they are doing well. SARS.
Okay, so you can get access that for our viewer, because you see, Irene, child is in pain. She needs to get very fast, not to be conned around, which also chases away the public. Dr. Fred, he spoke of pain, and he went herbal medicine and felt. But whenever he's strong and then stands up his feet, what is that?
You know that for cancer, times when it has started business, painkiller, to silence. Sometimes the cancer remains just eating you quietly. And then as he said that now, he ate and he was having the pee. So they have to keep relying on herbal thing. Go for checkup. And checkup.
So what's the cost for checkup and to do the surgery when you're sure this is it? What are how much cost roughly as another person?
I don't want to on the.
To be good and take herbal.
I better to go to neighbor hospitals because I might lie you.
Would that be
When you're in Kampala here, the one which can be easy, not much expensive.
And we're trying to rule out the guys that are going to like keep you on painkillers for so you die or you get to the final. Is that a health center 3?
I think those matters are taken to the hospital. These health centers. Health centers, I think, they do much. Start be doing some small thing, but this surgical be done with referral
hospitals.
Yes.
And we've got regional referral. So if you don't understand what to do, please regional referral hospital, according to Dr. Mushabe, to get helped. So we are winding up the time, even though we still believe. So perhaps bring back the episode. But if you would like to share your contact with who might be feeling it.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's just a request in case. Okay. But about are done for.
Okay, viewers, thank you for seeing and hearing our people facing. And Ostoma Association working countrywide. Actually, we have all of appliances that are used. People that are living on cancer and the euros. If you need this, we are not selling, they are free. As association, free. You subscribe to be a member, we give you bags and other stuff you go with. This one is help to clean the bag so that we can use more other.
What's required to subscribe to join the association?
The office and one of the charging actually, with which we get this bag of stone friendly.
Yes.
Stoma Association Uganda is a member of African Community Association,
yes,
as well African Association, and then International Association.
Amazing.
So Association Uganda here get reports from abroad.
Yes.
Association, but the major processing we give this free.
Yes.
With association, the taxes are for association to bring in this bag.
And I'm sure this information to the right person, to the right people also care about could be struggling with this disease. Sure. So we are going to get out of here that we finish the show. So contact or
okay, you want to contact us and you get more details. Please, my number is 728218. And if you go on media, you are searching Ostoma Association. And as well as the chairman of African Community Association. Okay,
so then we have to go. Ask that we end the show here for today. Shall definitely have to time, and thank you, Alex, for coming. And thank you, our dear watching today. We were disconcerted. We've come to the end. Here it is NTV Medical, supported by Bill and Foundation. Have a week.